Hi, I'm Maria Soria, and this is my ID. And today I'm going to talk about plagiarism. Plagiarism is known as when someone steals someone else's work, ideas, or concepts about one thing that it was already, like I say, published, or maybe not. But stealing these ideas is something that is unforgettable. It can be such a crime in some aspects, especially in academic aspects. So once we know what is plagiarism, we need to know that there are so many different types of this, such as, let me just change it, copy-paste information without a knowledge. So this is the most common one, and most of the students do this. It's just like it says, copy and paste. We copy the information from the internet and we write it down in our works and in our assignments, and we don't give any kind of credit to the original author. The other one here is self or auto plagiarism. That maybe no one knows this one, because it's like, who maybe will know about this one? No one knows this one because it's like you copy your own work. Even though if it's yours, that doesn't mean that you can reuse it in that way. So even though if it's yours, you need to decide that it was yours. You used it in the past, or you published it a few times ago, and you decided to reuse some phrases or some parts. But we still need to decide our own work. So the next one, that is collusion. That it refers to the works that have been assigned individually, especially in class. We assign this topic to different students. You can notice sometimes that there is 1, 2, or 3, 4 students that have the same phrases, the same paragraphs, the same ideas, and that's not what we want. We want the own student to make their own ideas in their own interpretation, and that's also a kind of plagiarism. So the next one, is cloning. That it looks like something like the copy paste, but it's not the same, because cloning is an exact copy of the text, but you change the name. For example, the original author is Sarah, you change the name with Martin or something like that. That's cloning. Okay, so also mosaic, that is that someone you use the piece of information from different sources, from Wikipedia, Rincon del Vago, and other pages, and you try to put everything together using transitions, linking words in a way that it sounds good and it looks really nice. So even though the whole paragraph sounds like it has coherence and is natural, actually it's just different pieces of different works put in just one page without any kind of site. There is no author, there is no original author, there is any name. So that is mosaic. The next one is remix. It looks like mosaic because both of them use different kind of text. Both of them use different paragraphs from different authors, but the difference here with remix is that they use, of course, different piece of information, that they change it, they paraphrase it, they also put some kind of your own ideas. For example, I'm going to mix one paragraph of Wikipedia. I'm going to put the next one of my own ideas. That's remix. You change some 1, 2, 3 words in the original work, then the second one you put your own ideas, and in that way you modify 1 or 2 things. That is actually a plagiarism, and that's what is remix. The next one is find and replace. That maybe it sounds, I know that some of them looks quite similar, but they are not, because in find and replace you it's like it says, some words you replace it with some other words like synonyms. But some specific words or ideas they might kind like, it's the same thing. I don't know how to explain this. It's like the same thing but with different words. These words are synonymous, but it's exactly the same text. It's copy and paste the same text, change it some words that make it look different, but actually it's the same, just with other context. And also we have this one that is verbatim. Verbatim is like use most of the transcriptions, another person's words, maybe something that you hear in the radio, in the movie, or in some kind of interview. You copy all of that just like that, just as they say, with their slurring, even though they make some silence. You write that down without any site. You think it's like make it look like you made that investigation when actually you're not. That's verbatim. And also, after all of this, after we solve all of these kind of plagiarisms, what we need to know is that it's a real bad idea, because sometimes if you want to try to make it as it was an easy work, I know that it makes the word easy. It's not the correct way, because we as a teachers, we need to teach our students to be more ethically, more academically correct, and they need to cite all the reference. We also need to engage our students to write their own ideas, using their own concepts, using their own words, because we need to teach them that the plagiarism is actually such a like sometimes in some it's a crime, especially in thesis, because you don't win anything if you copy and paste. You don't learn anything. You just make the work look easy when actually you are only making some damage on you, because you don't learn anything. So I think that we as a teacher, we need to place so much focus on this. Thank you.